Alright, everybody, this is Vincent, the appliance guy.
Video, you'll see pictures soon.
That's what I say on Nextdoor. This is part 2 of who I am. But the thing is, the reason for this video, I'm having a hard time, I'm sick, is because I kind of have, well, you'll find out everything what's going on. I explain it on the video and show you stuff, but on advice of counsel, which I haven't hired, that's interested in my case, told me don't address any of the videos directly to them. It's like using their names. That's not a good thing to do. And he also said don't rage and all that. And under doctor's orders, I can't do any of that. I'm just stress I'm under in my heart condition. So I'm gonna die if I keep doing that, right? So I feel more at ease because I got some from an actual. Well, when there's a lot of money involved, they're your best friends. These lawyers. If you got a defense or something, then they just want to steal you. So this is for Pat and Wayne. Okay, don't have me arrested because there's too much, and I'll show everybody. So this is me. What I'm gonna do is try to show you stuff. So I'll pause this and prove what I say is true. So normally I just want to be a couple minutes, but it turned out to be a long time, and I'll stop it and show stuff. By the way, I hit stop, so I make 2 parts of this. Tim Palmer, this is part 2. This video here is kind of directed to the parties that are doing everything to me, which I'm going to make a screenshot video. And that's the reason why, Pat, is because I have counsel. Not really, I don't have him, but I've been in touch with one. He contacted me, and he gave me some advice. Okay, because of what's true, he'll handle it, the case. But I got to do all the complaints and everything, and he gave me some good advice. First of all,
This is who I'm complaining about. My own family. I got to send them a message to tell them that I'm not going to do it anymore. Address it to them because I was told not to. But these are the people that's doing it to me, and they know what's going to happen, but they think it's not going to happen. So you'll be very amazed. I think I'm going to stop this part and just go to the next one. So I'll be right back.
Whatever.
This is sideways.
I can't send any.
I don't know why it's this way, but you got to deal with it.
Video. That's what I saw. Can't send anything to you.
I could do this.
Okay. So when you find out everything, what they accused me of, my own family, and the injustice, the illegal activity, is criminal. They did criminal things. Oh, that wasn't me. I was gonna look. They did criminal things. I'm not gonna elaborate, but I'm gonna say this. Sooner or later, you know how that works? Okay? Sooner or later.
I got to put this DTS sound on. It's a little louder.
What you deserve. Or you get busted. And when I show you stuff about, I mean, you can watch American Greed, and that will show you those people that took everybody's money. And I go, you know, you're going to get caught and you're going to go to jail for 20 years of the rest of your life. Don't you think about that first? But when you find out how smart I am and how I explain things to you, why things happen, like with American Greed, well, that's easy. My brother-in-law, who used everybody to jail me, gave me a heart attack. Well, you will hate him. When you find out, like, he's got over $300 million, and you don't believe me? It's true, because I have proof. He won a tobacco settlement for the state of Florida.
Yeah, I proved that day. I said payout. They got $3.4 billion. He got 200. Listen, he got 200 million, just like that, before the payout. Okay, but that's just one. You understand? So he's that was 20 years ago or more. All right, so he's worth so much money.
We had a family. He was a lawyer, you know. He was winning some pretty major cases. But it's a fucking... I can't do this. I can't. Lawyers are destroying the fabric of society, the whole country, because it's sue. And if you want to talk about the Florida bar, which I'll get into it later, and you hear the recording of this lady, oh, we take it to a higher standard. Highest standard? They're dirtbags. Eddie Farrah was sanctioned for filing claims against tobacco.
By the way, I talk about my business. This is my YouTube channel for my appliances, my demo. I demo them after I show them all the work I do. Oop. Okay. But I have the other channel. So what happens here is when I talk about the Florida bar. Okay, when I talk about the Florida bar, that is the first one. Let me find it.
For the number, I got a piece of paper right here, and I had to move, and I'm ready right now.
24 dash
Okay.
2230.
Wow, that's not that long. So that's what, my case number?
No, it isn't. That's right. That's your reference number.
Reference.
Line.
Yeah, that's why I called.
Now, please have your name.
Okay. This woman, whatever, a woman. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm 64, and women weren't even in the workforce. And now, whatever, like, look at Yahoo, look at Hewlett Packard, and now I see GM has a female CEO. Good luck with that. I saw the interview with her. It's on here. I got it on here. That's pretty funny. I'll show you.
Hey, my name is Vincent Palmero. How are you today?
Wait till you hear her say that I'm yelling. My voice does not change. I get a little excited.
Ma'am?
I'm doing good. How are you, Mr. Palmero?
I'm hanging in there. They transferred me to you. I don't know why, because when we talked about filling the forms out and all that, but then she transferred me. So what's going on here?
Well, I'm one of the staff attorneys, so she may have transferred you to see if there was anything I could do that would help short of you filing a complaint.
You know, it's funny because when I spew this stuff out, she's like, that's nothing I can help you out with right now.
Well, you know, I'm trying to do this the right way, okay? But what's going to happen when this complaint is filed against my brother-in-law, Wayne Hogan, and what he did to his own brother-in-law because he don't like me? He used judges, state attorneys, public defender's office, you name it. He paid them off to lock me up, ma'am, to lock me up. Then, when I get out after 2 years, because he paid the judge off, which is Judge Aho, and she had to admit that she's been to his house. Well, why don't you recuse yourself? So I had to play the game. They stuck me in a mental hospital over there in Gainesville. They did everything to destroy my life. Why? Because of what I'm doing now, okay? So what's happening with Wayne Hogan is that when you see the complaint that I got, and listen, I got a website too. I got a website. I'm going to post everything on this.
That's fine. Yeah, no, this definitely sounds like something that I can't just help you with today, but you certainly can file a complaint and we'll take a look at it.
Well, you better. Yeah, listen.
Well, you gotta understand what we do. What we do is look at it to see if he violated
She's going to say stuff that's like, yeah, right.
the rules regulating the Florida bar.
Right.
And if so, we would take action against his bar license.
Right.
Now, we have a very high standard. Our standard is clear and convincing evidence.
Right.
I don't want to say anything and get the bar pissed off, but that's not true. Because you got the worst lawyers in this town. The worst. And when I explain about these lawyers that they used against me, and this Clyde Collins, look at this. Jacksonville attorney Clyde Collins suspension. He got suspended. He's not a lawyer. Whoops. Come on, hurry up. Okay. See, this guy is a piece of human garbage. But I knew that before this happened. And he's a criminal. He stole money. Can't get excited. They used him to stick up for the guy that they used against Me! And he says it's not true. He's a fucking liar. That piece of shit just... Oh, boy, did I send him... Oh, man, I tell you what, I'd say things on his voicemail. You worthless piece of human garbage, you piece of shit. Everything I could say to this guy. By the way, he's a homosexual. He's got a husband. That's his choice, right? That's what he gets. And that's what Wayne gets. I can't get excited. Okay, hold on.
Which is a higher standard than the normal civil trial.
Right.
Not as high as criminal, but higher than the normal civil trial. So if it gets into, for example, you said he bribed people.
Okay, I made my point there. All right, so hold on.
I can't send any video. That's what I saw.
So anyway, I can't do that worse this way.
Oh, they did. Then when you do the right thing in line.
Okay, I'll talk about stuff. Listen to me.
I'll play the Florida bar message. Mother died, and I got like $100 grand. I went through that about motorcycles.
Talking about money here, listen.
Quick, and I'll prove everything, and I don't want to keep talking. I can show you the outside real quick. 2000, November last year, we had 160. Let me shut this off. This was all free, by the way. I'll tell you about the blessings I get. I get so many blessings, man. It was meant to happen, but when you hear about what my family did to me, you'll go, holy shit. And you just can't look at my record and get paid off. So I have an appliance business, right?
All
and
this,
I can't even work because of what they're doing.
all this, what I'm talking about, what I have and what I do, and all that is gonna be my life showing. So I was talking about the appliance. The thing is, normally I might not do the video, so I don't even remember what I said, and this was not too long ago. So let me see what I got here.
But she lied, okay? And you got a fucking attorney. You're supposed to be a public attorney. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, this video, the rest of that video was maybe for something on the website. I don't want this to go all that way. So my point here is this message was supposed to be for them. I'm not going to use your name or address your names to you. Like, say this message is for you guys. I'm not going to do that. Okay? And things go on. Now, the thing is, people, when you see everything and what they should do, but what they're not doing, and what they're doing to me again, when you see how I endured everything I'm going to show you over 20 years, you're talking jail. When I tell you what I did, what happened when I was in jail. Listen, I'm doing what I'm doing now, and I'm sitting at home, and the next thing I know, there's a felony warrant, and I end up spending 2 years in jail. So when you were just sitting here like I am now, then boom, there you go. Your whole life's over. They abandoned me. When you hear the stories that I am going to tell you, oh my God, you'll freak out. And it's my own family. And the reason that's going on here is because I'm going to show you who I am. Because before, you could just say, oh, look at his record. You look at my record, you won't like me. But it's not me. This is me. And I'll show you what I do to help people out. Left and right. Why? I don't know. Because I guess that's my nature. Okay? I help people. But if you look at my record, you'll see aggravated stalking, this, that. Seems like I'm at your house and this and that and that. No, I'm at home. How do you call that stalking? Okay? Because I posted videos about you? You call it stalking? You lie to people? You make stuff up? Listen, when you see this complaint, the police report, it's just, Wayne says that I did it, so I did. Okay? So he just took his word for it. Hey, we'll get some warrants. You don't do that. You can't, what judge signs off on warrants like that, right? Because when I had 3 misdemeanor warrants, the judge even said, who the heck approved this? But they have to go with the flow. But guess what? I had to bring my sister Patty. Judge Ferguson was in contact with Wayne. Okay? So he had everything to do with it, right? He knows a lot of judges. I'll show you proof of him videos unless they deleted it. Him and the mayor, everybody loves Wayne Hogan, philanthropist, this and that, gives money away, gives $2 million here to his college and everything. But takes some fucking family member, throws him in jail just because I say stuff about him, like throw him in the garbage. I'm going to show you one thing before we end this. You're really going to like me. You're going to like how I talk, and you're going to like my knowledge. When I start showing you stuff, oh my God, you'll say, this guy's pretty smart. Very smart. I've never been married, no kids, you know. Getting a little misdemeanor trouble, but I never did anything to hurt anybody, never threatened anybody, never harmed anybody. I've never been in a fight in my life. So hold on. Shit, man, I thought it was only 4 seasons. Look at it was whatever. I gotta show you something. I'm really sick. It's late. I didn't eat anything today. Ice cream is really the only thing I have an appetite for. I don't eat. I'm sick. Stomach's so messed up. I'm losing weight. I'm dying. They don't care. Here, see this here? Okay, they had the 5. I don't want this to go on too long, but my point is, I know a lot about courtroom stuff. I know a lot about the law. But I didn't know that judges can really get in trouble. We're just judges. Ha! This here, these judges. I've seen a few of them before.
Popeye's new sweet and spicy.
I did this once before. I tell you, technology. I think you can see this commercial, but when the show comes on, it's blank. You could hear it. So it's like, who made that happen like that? How can you do like that, right? Normally, if you want to take a screenshot or a video of something, you just won't allow the camera to work, right? You won't do it. But this here, it might be blank, but you can hear it, so.
The following moment just missed the countdown, so consider it a bonus. A Florida courtroom is on edge thanks to this judge's short fuse. Now to the Seminole County Circuit Court in Sanford, Florida.
I just did 90 days of contempt of court. I was in compliance. I was fighting it, but I complied. This judge came out and said some bad things about me. And he ridiculed me, and he said shit. Okay, he gets away with it. A lot of these judges in Jacksonville do that. Then I'm watching all this. This is not the only one. There's just a lot of these. It's just top 5. These judges can't do that. So all you got to do is file a complaint. And this is Florida, see? So all these complaints are going to go out. And guess what? Wayne Hogan and Patricia Hogan are going to get so many people involved. Like Trump, you understand? But he's like Trump. He'll run away and let everybody fend for themselves, okay? Yeah. How do you like me now, right?
It's 6:30 p.m., and a long one-day trial has come to an end.
I don't remember this.
Jury find defendant guilty of driving under the influence.
That defendant is 46-year-old Lisette Gonzalez. Although a verdict for Gonzalez's DUI charge has already been reached, her attorney makes a final plea to Judge Fred Schott.
Your Honor, not enough evidence presented.
You might not
to the jury
see this,
to find
but you can hear it.
They didn't do all the field sobriety examinations that should have been done.
During the trial, it was revealed that Gonzalez was never given a breathalyzer or had her blood drawn. Yet, arresting officer Michael Wagner recorded that she tested above the legal limit of .0.
Okay, people. Now, I'm going to stop this after this one because I need to stop. I have not eaten and I'm sick. Okay, this will all be proven. I even got the doctor trying to help me, but my own family wish I was dead. Listen, when you get thrown in the worst freaking place in Florida besides maybe Miami, then Atlanta's the worst, for 2 years, illegally, just can't do those things like the judge, all right? But they did. So did the judge. What happened to the judge, we'll find out, because I don't even remember this one. Maybe I didn't see this.
08 in his official report. Wagner claimed it was an honest mistake, but observed what he believed to be intoxication.
I respectfully ask that this court grant the judgment notwithstanding the verdict.
The attorney is asking the judge to use his power to overturn the jury's verdict and acquit the defendant. It's a move rarely seen in the courtroom.
Oh, he does it. He's a good judge. I picked a good judge.
And so I'm going to deny the motion for JOA.
It looks like the case is closed.
Maybe not.
Judge Schott has other business with Gonzalez.
Yeah, these are the outrageous judges, so that can't be a good judge.
Now, we have this other case for driving a license suspended.
2 months after her DUI
I remember
arrest,
this.
Gonzalez was ticketed for driving with a suspended license. Problem is, the only reason her license was suspended was because of the inaccurate paperwork filed by Officer Wagner.
I want to be enlightened.
It was a mistake, admittedly, by Michael Wagner.
I know.
He testified to that today.
He caused her to have her driver's license suspended for at least a few months for nothing. So are you going to null process that case? Or am I going to get mad at you today?
The judge is addressing prosecutor Diana Mears.
Perhaps you can get mad at me, Your Honor, but at this point...
Why wouldn't you? Wait a
we
minute.
think that we're-
Did you hear the uncontroverted testimony of this officer?
Your Honor.
Then I want you taking him up on perjury.
Your Honor.
Will you take him up for perjury?
He admitted it was a mistake.
Perjury? Let me tell you something. People commit perjury all the time. They don't do nothing about it. Wayne committed so much perjury. Oh, my God. Can't get this way.
No, but he lied. He lied on a sworn
Absolutely not,
citation.
Your Honor.
That's right. He lied.
That is not true.
I'm dismissing. I'm dismissing. I am dismissing this charge. No, I'm dismissing the charge.
The judge has just dismissed the defendant's upcoming case, but he's not done yet.
This whole case was fishy, and I have no idea how they. You know what?
Their address on file.
You know what?
State intends to amend
I'm
the
granting.
charge and proceed on
I'm rescinding the sentence. I'm granting the JOA.
Judge Schott has just reversed his decision and acquitted the defendant on the spot.
So you're granting it because you don't agree with the state's decision on
I'm
the other
granting the
charge?
JOA in fairness.
In fairness, because you don't like the state's decision today, Your Honor, on the case?
No, you're not. Now that I consider what Officer Wagner testified to and how many times he basically tripped over himself just to arrest this lady with no real probable cause.
I'm glad I'm listening to this. This is the way the judge should have been for me. But you say, oh yeah, the charges will stay. Yeah, for what? There's nothing there to show they did anything, but they're just taking Wayne's word for it because they pay him off. Motherfucker! See, you can't get this way!
You're done. Motion to JOA is granted.
And you're not going to provide a written order on that?
Nope. You want to appeal me? No.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What happened to him?
Yep.
Thank you for letting
This
us know
ain't
that, Your
nothing.
Honor.
The defendant, Lisette Gonzalez, walks out of the courtroom. Free of
Good
all
judge.
charges.
Well, I'm glad I heard it. Let's do one
Coming
more.
in at number 3, Judge Collins answers to her higher power, Florida's Supreme Court.
There you go. This is what I want to
You need
see.
to come to the podium, please. Face the clerk and raise your right hand to be sworn.
Our next stop is inside Circuit Court in Seminole County, Florida, where Judge Jerry Collins has ordered this woman, a victim of domestic violence, to appear before her.
We are here in the matter of State of Florida versus Miles Maynard Brennan.
The victim had been subpoenaed to appear in court a week earlier to testify against Miles Brennan, the father of her child, who she alleged had choked her and threatened her with a knife. But she failed to show up. As a result, the state dismissed the charge of dangerous exhibition of a weapon, and Brennan pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of simple battery. He served only 16 days in jail. So today, Judge Collins demands some answers from the victim who failed to show up when subpoenaed.
You need to tell the court why I should not hold you in contempt of court. I can sentence you to jail.
Your Honor, I'm very sorry for not attending last ones. I've been dealing with depression and just a lot personally since this happened. My anxiety is like.
Why didn't you show up to court?
My anxiety, and I'm just.
You think you're gonna have anxiety now? You haven't even seen anxiety. You disobeyed a court order, knowing that this was not going to turn out well for the state. Is it true what you told the police?
Yes.
Then why wouldn't you come to testify?
I went to the domestic abuse class. I asked them to drop everything. I'm trying to move on with my life. I'm like homeless now. I'm living at my parents' house.
When this judge gave me 90 days, I broke down. I broke down. I couldn't believe it. Not only that, I was so hysterical that when they took me in the back, the corrections officers or cops back there, they let me use my phone. And who do I call? The whore, Patricia Horgan. I told her, the last time you threw me in jail, a fucking cat. This is all coming on somewhere else. But I want to hear this judge. I'll tell you this right now. I got so much going on, right? I got a sink full of dishes. And you know what I say to myself? Every time I watch them, I turn around, it's the same thing. It's back to where it was, right? So I'll make this quick. So I'm selling a dishwasher on Wednesday, thank God. And I have it ready. And it's outside and was still hooked up, right? So I put everything in there, right? And I just put it on maximum. Heavy wash, heat boost, everything, right? Now I got no utensils, so while this was playing, I went outside. That was an hour and a half ago. That thing's still running. I canceled it. It's shit clean by now, right? I had to heat the water. I'm an appliance tech. I know everything about appliances. If you got cold water or, not hot water and boost it, it will run and not time down till it gets to a certain temperature. So anyway, I brought my utensils in because I have to eat, okay? I don't eat. I don't have an appetite, understand? I wish I could eat. Yesterday I ate. Today I'm not hungry whatsoever. This here is tearing me up. This whole thing I got to go through. When you hear what I have gone through because of these people, you're supposed to help. They didn't. Then they think they can get away with it. And I have proof of everything, like they paid me off, all right? So let me get this over with. What happens to this judge?
My husband shut off. Well, I just sell everything I own. I'm just not in a good place right now.
And violating the order did not do anything.
That's what he was like.
Contempt of court. I sentence you to
contempt of
3 days
court.
in the county jail.
Exactly. See? Things happen for a reason. Listen, I was in compliance. He was pissed off because I had to serve me a piece of paper to go to court because I was fighting it. Hey, you making me go to domestic violence classes? And not only that, I got to file a complaint against the people that run it. My sister Kathy knows what I went through there. God darn, they're racist as anything because it's run by black people and they take care of all their black friends, but they pick on me and do this stuff to me. And then you say stuff and then you go against it. You let everybody, you want to talk about rules? Why don't you answer to the Attorney General because that's who runs it. So I got to go through this whole 6 months of complaints and everything so they get this board and then judges and everything's supposed to happen. They could go away, but they run and hide. Wayne's yellow. You'll see.
While Judge Collins motions for the victim to be cuffed and taken away,
That's exactly how I was.
the distraught victim tries one last desperate appeal.
Judge, I'll do anything. Please.
I didn't say none of that shit. I just broke down. He did like her. She got the trouble. I'm glad I put this on here. Let's see what happened. See, I'm not supposed to get like this.
You should have showed up and you should have showed
I have
up.
a 1-year-old son and I'm trying to take
I got
care of
cats.
myself. I'm begging you, please don't. Please.
I've already issued my order.
Bitch.
Have no impact.
Yeah.
Recess.
What
But
happened?
the
Because I want to know.
soon turn, and Judge Collins will have to answer for what she just did and said.
Exactly. You wait till you see when I get the transcripts and when the Florida bar gets a video and see what he did to me. The same shit as this motherfucker. And I was in compliance. And not only that, that's all because of Wayne Patty. I didn't do anything wrong. When you see this police report, when you see everything, you'll say, this is not justice. This is fucking Russia. This is Putin.
Florida Judicial Qualifications Commission finds that Collins has violated the state's Code of Judicial Conduct. Today, she appears before the state Supreme Court to face the mutiny.
I wrote that down. Judicial conduct. I know. When I was in jail, I got all the forms. I used to go to the law library and say, do something against them trying to fight my case. Which they wouldn't let me do anything to fight the case. They just stuck me in a fucking mental hospital, you motherfuckers. Motherfucker! See, I can't get like this.
In a televised public reprimand.
That's what they need.
Chief Justice Jorge Labarga.
Judge Collins, you violated the Code of Judicial Conduct.
The thing is, people, with the Florida bar, they're going to have to see this. When I file a complaint against that judge, they're going to have to see this video of me and my family and what they did to me and what the judge did to me and the other judges got paid off, motherfucker!
Heard when you berated and belittled the distraught victim.
That's what he did to me!
Yours will not be tolerated. I cannot emphasize enough how intolerable your behavior was in this case.
Okay, people, you'll see how things work out for me because this here, I'm used to this shit. Okay? I go to I'm sure you don't see it. It doesn't matter. This judge is blonde, her hair's down, and when she's on the bench, she just, right? That ain't gonna help! See what this bitch gets.
In addition to the harsh public reprimand, Collins agrees to take courses in anger management and domestic violence.
Yeah! That's what he needs! The domestic violence judge needs to take a fucking domestic violence class himself! Motherfucker! Okay, people, that's it. Thank you.